students, this video is for you. It's going to show you how you can write, or what we say as annotate, a PDF that you are given for an assignment. I am I'm pretending to assign my TA a Halloween word scramble. If a teacher assigns you a PDF, it might look something like this. The blue link is going to actually be the PDF. So I'm going to click the blue link, that's the PDF. And then it's going to ask you to save it, and it's okay if it saves to your downloads. That is just fine. So I'm going to click save, and now it's in my download folder. Now here's the part that might seem a little strange to you. Before we do anything to the PDF, we're actually going to go ahead and just click the submit assignment, even though we know we have done nothing to it. We're going to click submit. And here is where we have to find the file that we just saved. So, and again, I know this seems strange, but I promise it'll make sense when I'm all done. So I'm going to click choose file, and it's going to open my downloads. I usually tell kids to go to recent. So whatever the most recent thing is that you downloaded or saved is going to show up there. And there is that Halloween word scramble. So I'm going to open that up to it, and then I'm going to click submit assignment. Again, I know this sounds really weird, but trust me. Okay, so you get, oh yay, you turned it in. Now, here is where it gets a little, it should start to make sense. So once you have clicked submit, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to come over here to the right, and you're going to click submission details. And it's going to bring up this screen. From here, click view feedback. It's going to bring up the PDF that you have done nothing to. On the toolbar, you are going to see a double-headed arrow. If you click that, it's going to open it wide open for you so that you can do some annotating, which means you're going to write on it. So this is the cool part about this, is that you're going to get a toolbar that you can use to annotate or write on the PDF. So it's up along here. The one I'm going to draw your attention to, well, just a few things. You can zoom in and zoom out on it. So if you're like me and you don't see very well, you might want to make it a little bigger. And then you've got some tools up here. So this first one right here is where you can click and add a comment. So I'll just type something. This is my comment. And then to make it stay, just click out of it. So that is where you can point to something and type something. His name is Edgar. I don't know. Anyway, so that's to leave a comment. The next one, this is one that I had trouble using before. I might have to play with that a little bit more. I haven't had a lot of luck with the highlighting tool, but it is there if that's something you want to try. The next one, which I think is going to be the most important one, is adding a text box. That's going to be really important. And over here are the things you can do to control the size of it. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So you would click where you wanted to put the text box, just kind of a double click. I know that word is bat. Okay, now it's kind of small. Again, I don't see very well. So you do have the option of making it bigger, especially if you know you have a teacher that doesn't see very well. And then you can get the four-headed arrow if you need to move things around. I think you can change the color. Yep, that's kind of fun. You can change the color of the text. I would definitely avoid red or yellow on those. But again, let me show you the text box again. So make sure you clicked on the T, and then just click where you want it to go. And I'm going to do one that I know the answer to. Oh, I think I know this one is. Okay, that's, I think, vampire. Okay, but you'll notice it does keep the same size as what we did with bat, so that's kind of nice. And again, you can change the colors if you want to. Okay. This next one, though, might be pretty important. This is a freehand drawing tool. So this is going to give you the ability to circle things, and you can make your lines thicker if you want to. And that might become in handy if you were doing some kind of a multiple choice thing. You'll have that option. And then the last one is if you want to put a box around something. Again, that might be useful too. So just figure out where you want to put your box. And maybe if you don't want to use the circle tool, you could use that. You could also put a comment there too as well. I did not understand this one. And you can also change the color on your box as well. So lots of annotation tools that should be enough to work on any kind of PDF. Now, when you're done with your annotations, here's your next steps. You're going to come back up and find this little icon, because what that's going to do when I click it is going to bring it back into Canvas. That's very important. And then from here, you're going to find this X right here, and you're going to close it. And now this is the critical part. We are going to resubmit this assignment, because when we resubmit it to our teacher, they are going to get your edits. So there is no need, after you've resubmitted, there's no need to choose a file again. We're not going to do that. You're just going to click that resubmitted button. And if you wanted to see what it looks like after you've resubmitted, I'm going to click submission details. So we're going to leave that. And we're going to go to view feedback. And now, and why don't we go ahead and pop that open? You can see that your annotations are there, and that is what your teacher will get. So even though it feels weird to submit something before you've done anything to it, it's that resubmit option that's going to get us able to write on or annotate our PDF.